No shade, but like everything's very bespoke. That there's that human experience and there's that like human connection that we make with them. Not like a photo booth that's okay, we just do digital frame.
Hi, we're
Chunkie
Chunkie
Studios. I'm Mayor, I'm 28 years old this year.
And I'm En, and I'm 26. We're a multidisciplinary creative production, and we do events, film production, campaigns, and a photo booth.
Specifically the photo booth, what we like to do is hand paint our props and our backdrops to give our customers a unique experience. The wild backstory is I was telling during Lunar New Year, you know the image of kids riding a prosperity fish? I have not seen someone build a life-size fish, and I want to mount a life-size fish, and there isn't one in the market, and we just really wanted to entertain this intrusive thought.
Yeah. At that point, we were like fresh grads. He was like, maybe I asked my mom whether I can set up the photo studio in my front porch. And I was like, who's gonna come to your front porch? So then I found a place that was quite affordable at that time. And I was like, let's just try it. So that's how it got started.
So we really look up to like our childhood, like that sense of nostalgia. Like, you know, at Genting Highlands, you've got that big strawberry. A little bit on the kishy, more obiang side, but there's a charm to it in the age of like AI, digital landscape. So we cherish a lot on the tactile and the immersiveness and the world building. Sort of escapism, which we are yearning for nowadays. Storage is a big challenge, I would say, especially in Singapore when rent is crazy. So like we have all these very beloved things that we're making, even this like pony at the back, if you can see it in the shot. Like we really want to keep it, but we have no space. So sometimes we just behead the thing.
Yeah, you can see all the behavior animals.
There's like a dragon head right there. We are mad hoarders lah. In terms of financial constraint, I think I always like to like be transparent and say that I come from a place of privilege and we are able to not have to worry about getting a full-time job and whatnot. I guess instead of being guilty about it, like we make use of the privilege to try to make something for ourselves. So the very first gig that we got, we didn't take back anything from that project. We invested it into getting a small little rental unit, which became our studio. We also like to treat each activation, each photo booth as like a whole campaign. So it starts from the pre-production where we consult our clients what specific world they want to build. Everything's very bespoke, that there's that human experience and there's that like human connection that we make with them. Not like a photo booth that's okay, we just do digital frame. No shade, but like there's that whole world building that we have learned from our film background to make. Yeah. You can say what your proudest work is.
Actually, the photo booth activations that we do for National Gallery, they always give us very fun stuff to work with, and then we have to like actually really like think about how to make it happen. The most recent one being City of Others photo booth that we just took down. It was like supposed to mimic a Parisian cafe. The public also gets to experience it for free. That's what's very special to me.
In terms of skepticism, I feel like relatives, they don't really see creative profession as a proper profession. Even in this like gig economy or like freelance economy, to them it doesn't feel like it's a proper job. In this day and age and in the industry of creative and media, they yearn the fresh perspective. I guess they see us as an outlet to deliver that lah.
Whether it's sustainable, we're still figuring out, to be honest. So we are trying to develop models that will help us be more sustainable in the long run, because previously it was very hands-on for us. Like we have to be there all the time.
So we're looking into ways we can kind of like still pay homage to the analog, to the tactile, while still automating some processes to keep up with the times.
Recently, we brought our team to Bangkok because there's a lot of photo booths there. So we just went to like survey and do some research. We do have some ideas lah, but still brewing.
Keep a lookout. Legacy, yeah. For me, it's definitely like when you think about immersive spaces or world building, things that you can feel and very sensorial, like exhibitions or experiences, you think about Chunkie.
Like if you have a crazy idea, you know who to find lah.
Yeah. When it's easy, it's not gonna be iconic lor.